faculty, family, and friends. I've always felt the best messages are delivered through a story, so my message to you emanates from the following story. January 19th, 2011. This was the day I knew I was destined to become a nurse. January 19th, 2011. This was the day that will forever be etched in my mind, my body, and my soul. January 19th, 2011. This was the day my family witnessed nurses perform care infinitely beyond expectations of nursing care. The days leading up to January 19th, I had learned so much about nursing. My boyfriend's mom, Kathy, had been admitted to Beta Clark ICU just a couple of days prior as she was battling cancer and developed complications from clinical trial chemotherapy treatment. Kathy wanted me by her side because I was going to start nursing school soon. I swear she must have told almost every staff member that I was going to be a nurse someday. She was so proud that I was going to be following my heart and my dreams. I watched every single nurse closely perform each and every skill, each assessment, and I held Kathy's hand, as did her daughter, her son, and her husband. I was quick to help, whether it be a basin or ice strips that Kathy needed. I kept a close eye on her Foley bags, her vitals, her monitor. I watched, we waited. January 19th started with an early morning phone call. On the other end was a nurse from Beta Clark ICU. My now husband, Brian, had taken the call. His mother, Kathy, was declining in condition. The nurse used the word precarious. The nurse said, "You all better get down here soon." Kathy is not doing well, and we have still only been able to slow the internal bleeding. Immediately, we rushed to the hospital after another sleepless night. Kathy was in good spirits, yet with diminished health status. Kathy was fighting for her life. As the morning went on, the doctors and nurses assured us that Kathy might not make it through the day. We assured the staff we had one last gift for Kathy. I was ready. We got ready. The preparation began. One of Kathy's doctors molded 2 paper clips into circles and affixed medical tape. The nurses carried in a bouquet of flowers, then a laptop arrived to the room, playing a specific song. Our pastor was waiting. It was perfect. In that ICU room, Kathy was surrounded by her siblings, her nieces and nephews, her daughter Erin, her husband Bob, her son Brian, and I. As the music began, pocket bells, canon and D flowed delightfully through the speakers. Brian and I slowly strolled arm in arm up to the foot of Kathy's bed, my bridal bouquet in hand. There at the foot of Kathy's bed, we exchanged our wedding vows. As we were pronounced husband and wife, we sealed our vows with a kiss. And Kathy wasn't shy in voicing her request for us to start making those damn grandbabies. After the ceremony, the nurses began parting in goodies: Amanda revealed sheet cakes, sparkling grape juice, and other supplies. Kathy wanted some of that champagne, only to discover disappointment. Her exact words, "Aw, this isn't the real stuff." Kathy wanted a taste of the frosting, as she absolutely loved Manderfield's sweets. She wanted some cake. With the nurse's approval, I plucked my finger into the frosting and let her lick some of the frosting. She was in heaven. On January 19th, 2011, I married my best friend. 3 hours later, Kathy passed away. I tell you the story because the actions of the staff during one of the most difficult times in our life demonstrated the true spirit of nursing. Brian had just proposed marriage just a month prior, and we had planned to get married in the fall of 2011, which Kathy and my sister-in-law Erin were looking forward to. Brian and I wanted Kathy to be a part of our marriage, as she had been so instrumental in our lives and supportive of what we did. So with our closest family and our pastor on board, we told Kathy we were going to get married with her cousin at her bedside. She lit up with the news. As a matter of fact, as we were trying to plan the impromptu wedding, Kathy repeatedly commented, "What's going on here? I thought we were going to have a wedding today." The doctors and nurses got wind of our wedding plans, and as if they didn't have enough duties, monitoring her vitals, administering meds, and tending to other patients on the ICU, they sprung into action. The nurses at Beta Clark didn't have to do any of the things they did for our family that day. But not only did they provide us the most loving care I had ever witnessed, they provided a priceless opportunity and memory for my family and for Kathy in her last hours. They taught me that as a nurse, we have the ability to impact lives, not only of our patients, but of their family, in ways never imagined, by being the best in character we can be, while demonstrating care and compassion that only nurses have to offer. A level of compassion and understanding of